Well, there's all governing's difficult though, isn't it, Peta Credlin? You rather win than not.
Absolutely. And look, he has now a challenge and an opportunity. When you get there, will he be able to turn it into multiple terms, as Anastasia did? Or will it be like, Campbell and Victoria and South Australia, where the Libs get in and then they're out within a term? We saw in South Australia that Labor had been in for 17 years. One term went to Stephen Marshall, he was out the next one to Malinauskas. And I'd have to say Premier Malinauskas is there for as long as he wants to be right now. Victoria's the same thing. So can you get in there and do something with incumbency, deliver on your promises, and then stand at the next election on your record? And if Miles hangs around, I mean, he's going to be one of those dogged sort of opposition leaders. Are you going to hold him off and build on what you've got tonight? Because this will be a win, but it won't be a landslide. Just like Albanese hasn't got much of a buffer, you go up again and things are tight.
It's a good point, because you'd have to think, if Stephen Miles wants to stay in the job, it's his.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's no doubt because of this. And it could have been bigger. I think it'll be about 48 seats to 38. I think it will be a majority on the numbers I'm seeing because they're in front in so many seats. But I think it will be the same as the news poll, basically, 52.5. That's what we're climbing to with the pre-poll votes there. The news poll looks spot on.
Yeah, the news poll is spot on. And can I just go back to something you put to Anastasia a few minutes ago? Let's be very clear. I think the timing of the departure was entirely appropriate. I don't think Anastasia could have gone any earlier. Remember, people voted for a Premier leading a team in 2020 and gave her that mandate. And to actually bail out earlier than 10 months out, I think would have made a mockery of the process and would have seen the Labor Party and the Union just fiddling with the aspirations and the decision of Queenslanders. So I just want to say that tonight. I don't know if people are going to prosecute this argument, but it's baloney. Well,
there's just been a couple of Labor people actually said
10 months out.
Yeah,
that's all the time.
Eternity.
Well, that's all the time that Stephen Miles needed, and he did let's face it, he did a pretty good job.